Good afternoon, class. The topic for my speech today is the Crisis Pregnancy Center. The general purpose is to persuade, since it's a persuasive speech, but the specific purpose is to persuade my audience of how insightful it is to pray for and then be involved in a good cause, such as the CPC. But whether it's individually or a large group of people who's being involved, everyone that is involved benefits from it. According to OperationRescue.org, statistics show that 4 out of 10 unintended pregnancies result in abortion. This is reality, but thankfully there are organizations such as the CPC and others that devote their time and energy to save lives. The reason to listen is that several thousand abortions occur each year and the numbers keep increasing. Because of that, the sanctity of human life needs to be restored and people need to speak up for the babies that can't. So whether it's a big group of people or just one person who wants to volunteer or donate money, everyone that's affected by it benefits from it. The credibility statements is, I've always felt strongly about the sanctity of human life and I've always been pro-life. Also, my church has been heavily involved in helping out with the CPC, and each year they have bottles that are a little bit bigger than this, and they encourage everyone to pick one up and fill it with as much change or dollar bills as you can, and then once that's finished, they give it back to the CPC, and the money that's donated goes toward buying baby supplies or just for their funding. So my church is involved in that, and also I've done research on the internet. So a quick preview of my main points is, first, I will discuss the CPC more in depth. Secondly, I'll discuss how both the volunteer and the clinic itself values from the help. And finally, I'll discuss how the women who go, who are in need, how they benefit from it. So whether it's one person who's helping or a community, everyone who is helping and everyone involved benefits from it. The CPC was not funded by a specific person like most organizations and institutions are. They're founded by one person. The CPC was founded through churches and individuals who wanted to help. The first one that opened here in Virginia Beach was opened in 1985, and the most recent location that opened is in Norfolk, Virginia, and that was in 2004. But one interesting thing about the CPC is that they offer different programs for women who are just in different stages of their life, whether they've already had an abortion and they need emotional help and support, whether they're considering an abortion and they don't know what to do, they're still undecided, they have programs for that. And then also women who are seeking further information about adoption. So for every woman who's going through different circumstances, the CPC has different programs to suit them. And now that I've given more info about the CPC, I'll discuss the value and result of volunteering. Until a personal experience, your eyes aren't really opened until you donate money or however you choose to volunteer. You don't really understand, and it's difficult to persuade people until they do it for themselves and see it for themselves. But as I mentioned, if time is something that you don't have a lot of, you can always donate money, whatever you can afford. But if money is something you don't really have a lot of, or it's just tight, you can just volunteer periodically whenever it's convenient. And the employees there always need the extra help, and the money goes toward building new clinics and stuff like that. So everyone who is either volunteering in the clinic itself benefits from it, but also the women who go greatly benefit from it. The women who do go are in dire need of help, or else they wouldn't be there. Fear is the major issue according to the CPC website, and the women need love. Women receive the love and support from the different programs that the Crisis Pregnancy Center offers, and the best thing about the CPC is that although they want to help out financially and emotionally, their main goal is to help out spiritually. With every woman that's there, whether it's a phone call or whether it's an interview or whatever, they deliver the gospel message and show the love of Christ, and that's their main goal. So I've discussed the CPC more thoroughly. I discussed the benefits of those who volunteer and the clinics itself who benefit, and then also I discussed how the women are treated when they go. So whether it's one person volunteering or a group of people, friends, coworkers, whoever, everyone who's a part of volunteering and helping benefits. In conclusion, the sanctity of human life is important. Human life should be taken seriously, and the CPC and many other organizations, that's their goal. They devote their time and energy to do that. Praying for and being involved in a community organization benefits practically everyone. And I leave you with Psalm 139:16. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Thank you.